It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So the Washington Huskies return team does its job and puts its offense in great field position. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
To the air, it's Rodgers. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He makes a catch. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
With the catch, it's Fox. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ray. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break up the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
and Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it?" Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get rounded up.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Dumps it to the back. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they've got on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They'll run the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's going to fire deep. Finds a man in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Latu. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They want to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They're thinking touchdown here on 4th and goal. The kicker stays on the sideline. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? The give to the tailback. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Power football with the run. Showing off the arm. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound.
Touchdown, Huskies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by 11 to USC. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. And more yards after contact. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Donaldson. Running with power. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, just keeps firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Ray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Floats it out in space. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense gets set for second down. It's a draw. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He finds his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Got it in the middle, it's Ray. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Got a man. It's Fox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The short hands, it's Taylor. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On the ground, it's Coleman. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Motion from the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our